Aileen Lafontaine's discovery of this moon has raised hope for people from all over the world. Sims from Pleasantview, Strangetown or Veronaville have left their homes for a better future on this moon, but the environment seems rather intimidating than welcoming. Bizarre gravity, swirly glass giant hovering over the ominous misty sky, 2 pulsating suns. Is the new better world really a better world? Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we are exploring the hugely impressive neighbourhood of Aileen Landing by Susa. This neighbourhood comes with 15 families, 30 unoccupied residential lots and 14 community lots. The neighbourhood is also CC free, base game compatible, no camera mod is required, and it has customised alien townies and NPCs and custom scripting. If you have watched one of my neighbourhood showcase episodes before, you know the score. The first thing we are going to do is read the neighbourhood stories, and then we'll check out some of the families and then the community lots. But first, I do just want to have a quick look at the neighbourhood. It looks absolutely amazing. It is so hugely impressive, especially given that this is a base game neighbourhood. They are an incredibly talented creator. When the 2 queens were mysteriously kidnapped and murdered, it was little Cassiopeia's task to be the new queen and rule over Aileen Landing. But how can such a little diaper filler rule over such a large moon? And will the new bride Mira ever be happy again after running away from her family to marry the man she's always loved? Chalawan is an ambitious mother and has been schmoozing with the private school principal for years to get her son into private school. Though Taphow Thong he'd rather stay in public school and hang out with his friends. Will Chalawan ever let her son make his own decisions, especially when it comes to love? Classified as pitiful parasites, family flunkouts, lonely losers, neglected nightmares, the Sombrero siblings are definitely not having the greatest time in their lives. But what led them to such circumstances, and why is the curse still cursing them? Persephone's probably failed to teach her 3 daughters proper manners, so they're the wildest party animals around town. But things are getting way too messy now and it's reaching Persephone's limit of tolerance. Can she ever tame her party animals before it's too late? Ever since the day Mira's left her family, Almac's been horrible. The sisters are not even allowed to mention her name anymore. But when will this burden end? When can the sisters meet their older sister Mira and be a happy family again? Can't the old-fashioned Almac just accept that Mira's got her own decisions to make? Dimas was very young when he lost his father, so his older half-brother Phobos adopted him and promised he'd take good care of him. But can he really look after him when he's already dealing with tons of issues himself? Or will the social worker knock on their door one day? Life seemed perfect for Neptune, but then his brother Poseidon had to ruin it, of course. When Poseidon had fallen on hard times, Neptune had no other choice than welcoming his annoying brother in his family again. But will they ever get along, or will his brother Poseidon tear the family apart? Life's been so unfair to Ganymede, who's lost her father, her brother, and even her own husband to the gorgeous Melbula. Not to mention that her step-grandmother doesn't treat her any better. What kind of sinister plan do Melbula and Matar have in mind? The Lyra family is known for their culinary delights. No one's ever made pastries as delicious as the Lyras do, though with all the sudden deaths and rivalries between the siblings and the recent scandals, will they be able to maintain their good reputation? It was Aileen Fontaine who first discovered this moon and founded the colony, which was then named after her to her honour. Nevertheless, life hasn't been the greatest for her family. Aileen and her husband Marvin didn't survive that one final landing, and more importantly, Ducci's boyfriend left her, which was too heavy for her, and now she's haunting Ozgi and Can with her sorrow. Can she ever move on and be happy again? After Micah incredibly fell in love with Peter, he wanted to break off that engagement with Ducci and get married to Peter right away. Life seems perfect for them now, but how about Luca? Is he really happy about the sudden breakup of his parents? Philippe's always had a soft spot for science fiction movies, and when he saw the advertisement for the Colony Project during one of his movies, he didn't hesitate to sign up his whole family. But will his children still continue following him everywhere, or will they go their own paths one day? Especially now that one of his sons prefers to spend time with an imaginary friend instead. Elijah is obsessed with the beauty of this strange but fascinating moon. When he first arrived here, he knew that his family belonged here. If only his children were as excited as him to be living on this moon. Will these kids ever learn to appreciate Moon Aileen's beauty? Christina is a brilliant scientist who is just a tad self-centered. She has created clones of herself so she can have the perfect family, but as her clone children grow up, they also grow away from their creator. Will Christina keep her family together through any means necessary, or will she accept that her clones have independent dreams and lives of their own? Much to these young men's relief, they met each other among the many scientists and bonded over their common interest, sports and video games. Though will they ever get along with the other, more scientific colonists, or will they have to venture beyond the colony to form genuine relationships? The first family I wanted to check out are the Susas. I really liked their Neighbourhood story about how he loves science fiction films, so much so that he decided to relocate to this moon. So this here is Philippe Susa. I just want to apologise in advance if I do pronounce any name wrong. They are quite complicated in this town, so all I could do is apologise, but he is a family sim who wants to marry off 6 children. And we have a nice in-depth family tree here. It looks like his wife Raquel has passed away. We'll probably learn a little bit more there. But he has 2 children in Rodrigo and Ricardo and a grandchild in Moon McLaren. He's an astronaut, level 9 in the military career, so he earns quite a lot of money and no talent badges. He's a Scorpio who is neat, active, serious and grouchy. He's also incredibly fit. Philippe had a tough time worrying about his son Ricardo's mental health ever since he started talking about his special imaginary friend. Not to mention that Rodrigo has been a hormonal hurricane. Can he tame his sons, or will they drive him into madness? We have a lovely set of memories here. So he has like the standard memories of like kissing a mystery sim and being best friends and all of that. Let's see, how to first woohoo. Okay, so we don't actually know who this sim is, but I'm guessing it is the sim that we saw in the family tree here, Raquel. And the creator has left the aspiration benefits unspent, which is probably going to be consistent throughout the neighbourhood. That's fine with me. I like to choose these myself. Next up, we have Ricardo Susa, who is a knowledge sim. He dreams of becoming a mad scientist. He is best friends with Teddy Bear. I love that name. I think that's great. He is enemies with his brother, so it's kind of like an Angela Lilith situation in this house. Close with his father, and he has a crush on Arnav McLaren. He is a C in public school. He has quite a bit of logic points and a couple in mechanical as well. He's a Gemini who is sloppy, extremely shy, active, serious, in between grouchy and nice. The bond between 2 friends can do remarkable things. Ricardo defied the laws of nature and turned his special childhood friend Teddy into a real sim. Now everyone will know he wasn't crazy this whole time. I adore that storyline. I think that is so clever, so creative. Love it. These are his memories, so he remembers his brother joining the family, and we did see this with his father's memories, but he got a D, grew up badly, became enemies with his brother, they moved into a new house, and then I guess his mother died. We have a shirtless Rodrigo Susa here, who is a romance sim. He dreams of woohooing with 20 different sims. He also has the want locked in to make out with 5 different sims. He is going steady with Earth McLaren, but he is also involved with Venus. And we've got Krista Landgraab, who I'm guessing is one of the clones we saw from the Neighbourhood story, as well as Chrissy Landgraab. He does not get along with this dude either, and he has a crush on Teddy Bear. He is also a C in public school, very high body skill point. He is a Gemini who is sloppy, outgoing, active, serious and grouchy. Rodrigo's hot. Or that's what he thinks he is at least. Others consider him hot too, but not the same hot. He can be a very hot-headed sometimes. These here are his memories. So he has the memory of learning to study. He got an A, so he has done significantly better than his brother. They made enemies, his mother died. He won a fight here with Arnav. He has also made out with 1, 2 and 3 different sims, so it should be quite easy to fulfill this want here if you want to. And finally, we have the imaginary friend, Teddy Bear. What an interesting looking sim. I love the purple hair. She is a popularity sim who dreams of having 20 simultaneous best friends. She is a C in public school. She has quite a bit of skills as well. She is a Virgo who is extremely shy and lazy, very playful, very nice. Now that Teddy's turned into a real sim, she's very excited to finally be able to explore the world on her own. She can't wait to meet new sims and make lots of new friends. Though will that drive Teddy and Ricardo apart? And these here are her memories. Of course, she would have very standard ones since, she has just recently been turned from a teddy bear to a sim. Like I mentioned in the intro, this neighbourhood comes with custom scripting, which is basically this little notification box that we get in the top right corner. It reads, Rodrigo is a major heartthrob and wants to win every girl's heart over. He especially had an eye on Rodrigo's imaginary friend Teddy. Can he even make his enemy's best friend fall for him too? So I absolutely adore that the creator has included these notifications here. I just think that it makes it so much more fun to play. It's kind of like the creator's way of pointing you in the direction they want the story to go. Of course, this is completely optional. Me personally, I can't get enough of custom scripting in custom neighborhoods. This is the family's home. Just looks so sciencey, especially against this green sky here. I think this is really well done. I really like the shape of it. It kind of feels like a converted lab of sorts. They have a large kitchen and dining space, and if we come over here we can see the living room here with a TV and a bookshelf. They do have this like indoor garden kind of space. Oh, and we've got the, I can't believe I didn't see this, but this is Raquel Susa. So this house will be haunted. As we come up the stairs, we would have Ricardo's room. This is where he would stay. He's got all of the mod cons, like he's got the computer and a stereo and a TV and a gaming console. We've got a bathroom over here as well. If we go up another floor, we have the second bedroom. This would be for Rodrigo here. I'm assuming this spare bed, unless he shares with his brother up here and Teddy sleeps down here perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. I guess that would be up to the player to decide where you want to place Sims. And if we go upstairs to the final floor, we can see there's another bathroom here, and this would be Philippe's room here. I really like the zebra print chairs, and we've got like a computer and a TV, so it's pretty high tech. I have chosen the Lyra family to check out next. I am pretty sure they are business owners. This is the family that are known for their culinary delights. This here is Titan Lyra. He is a pleasure sim. He wants to become a celebrity chef, and he has the want locked in to get fit. The Lyras have a very in-depth family tree. It's very impressive. He has a bunch of siblings. I think he lives with most of them. He also has a child, Eos, with Aphrodite here. I know she's a playable sim. So quite a lot of connected sims in this neighborhood, which I just really love. But if we look at his relationships, we can see that it's not particularly great with his siblings, like especially with Dion here. He has 3 loves though, so that's interesting. He is a dishwasher level 1 in the culinary career. He's also a Scorpio who is neat, outgoing, active, pretty serious and quite grouchy. Titan enjoys his laid-back lifestyle and doesn't care what other people think of him. Parties, ladies and sports, that's life. He has a lot of memories, so he's got like his standard toddler ones, like learned how to study, stuff like that. He had his first kiss, all that good stuff, fell in love. He also inherited money from, I think this would be his father, and opened his first business. So that's very exciting. I really love playing businesses in The Sims 2, so this would be a lot of fun to play, this family. And if we look in his inventory, we can see that he does have the deed to Lyra's Cafe. We will be going over there and checking it out a little bit later. I'm going to struggle with this name, but I think it's Iapetus Lyra, perhaps. He is a knowledge sim who wants to become chief of staff. And like his brother, he does get on with their sister Dion. He has 3 bolts with this woman here, so definitely doesn't know a lot of people in the neighbourhood. It's mostly family. He is a host, level 4 in the culinary career, and he has all of the skills required to get a promotion. He is also a Scorpio who is neat, shy, active, serious and grouchy. Wow, a lot of grouchy sims in this neighbourhood. Iapetus can't help but think that he's missing out on something. Can he find what he's been looking for years? One thing I am noticing, it seems like all of the Lyra children are excellent students, like a lot of them have had A+ report cards. He also inherited money from his father. Dion grew up badly, and then there was a lot of deaths. I also can't believe I haven't talked about this yet, but I am pretty sure they are mannequin Sims. I haven't played with mannequin Sims in, oh my gosh, like 15 years, so it's really cool to see them in game. So this here is Dion Lyra. She has the what locked in to make your best friend in Betelgeuse. Beetlejuice. She's a popularity sim who's currently an aspiration failure. She dreams of having 20 simultaneous best friends. She is a wretched outcast. Rude. Very interesting relationships here. So she is best friends with Rhea, who I think is her sister, does not get along with her brother at all. Quite a few enemies, like quite a few people she dislikes, but she especially dislikes Aira, Macabre. Yeah, they're enemies. She's a hostess, level 4 in the culinary career, same as her brother, and she has all of the skills required for a promotion. She's a Gemini who is super outgoing and active, serious and grouchy. Dion is furious because of what Aira did to his sister. She's determined to take revenge, and oh boy, Dion's always been this stubborn. If she says she will, she really will. Dion scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But these here are her memories. So it starts off all very positive and straightforward. I guess she helped to teach her younger siblings to like be potty trained, learn to talk and walk, that kind of thing. And then she made enemies with Aira. She lost a fight with him. I really do wonder what happened there. Oh, she got fined? Wow. She has lived a full life. Lost a fight with a mystery sim and passed out. Enceladus Lyra. I'm probably saying that wrong. He is just a child, so he doesn't have an aspiration. He does want to invite someone over, and he too is an aspiration failure. He is a neglected nightmare. As for inviting someone over, I do see that there's a child, Miranda Sombrero, in his relationships. I do think they are related somehow. I can't make heads or tails of it. They are in the family tree, but it is so like in depth. I would really need to sit down and analyze this, make sure I know how everybody's related, but they are. I don't know if they're like cousins or something. Maybe that's like his, just a distant relative. Somehow they're related through his mother, I think. But yeah, it would be nice for him to have a friend. I would probably try to strengthen this relationship and invite her over and have them hang out. He is a C in public school. He has a few creativity skill points as well. He's a Capricorn who is neat, shy, lazy, playful, and nice. Enceladus sometimes wonders what's behind the forbidden cave and why everyone keeps avoiding his questions. Okay, we might have to go check out the cave. I did see it in Neighbourhood mode. I kind of want to go check it out. These are his memories here. I just want to really applaud the creator for the sheer effort they've put into like every little detail. It really is outstanding. Like, I know memories doing it in SimPE is just such a chore, and they've just really pulled it off. It's so well done, and yeah, I just think that's fantastic. I do think that the children are the step siblings of the older Sims in this family. So they seem to share the same father, they just have a different mother. This here is Mimus Lyra. She is also in aspiration failure. Wow, she wants to hire a gardener. You are way too young to be wanting to hire a gardener. The family also don't have very much money. I do love that she is best friends with her brother. I wonder if they're twins. Yeah, I think they're twins. They both have the same amount of days left. She is a C in public school. She has some cooking skill points. I do wonder if maybe she is going to follow in her family's footsteps and continue the business. She is a Capricorn, super neat, shy, lazy, playful, and nice. Mimus saw it in the stars. Something unpredictable will happen, and it won't be good. But she's not sure what exactly. Is there anything Mimus could do to prevent it? Since she is a twin, she has shared most of the same life experiences as her brothers, so they are the same. It's time for the custom scripting. So this time it says, Titan can't stop thinking about that disastrous wedding party last night. And that anonymous note. That's what you get for knocking up my daughter, you dirty dog, you. Maybe he should check their cafe just to be on the safe side. Oh, I absolutely love this. Just so much mystery and intrigue in this neighborhood already. We are only on family 2. Just beyond impressed. It's just amazing. Look at the house, guys. How amazing does this look, especially like against the green sky? Like, oh, it just stands out so much. If we look over here, we can see these are the graves of their deceased parents. It looks like his father was like in platinum when he passed. That's why he has this lovely urn. I am very excited to check out the interior. I just love how colourful it is. It's so sort of zany and out of the box. Like, it's just wonderful. This here would be the living space. We've got most of the bedrooms, I think, downstairs. So this would be Ipetus's room. It's pretty small. This is the name I can never pronounce, Enceladus, I think. This is his room. We've got a nice big bathroom. And I guess maybe this would either be Titan's room or it might be a guest room. I'm not sure. So that's like the boy side over there, and this would be like the girl side. That's very clever. So we've got Mimus's room and Dion's. So this again, I would guess would be a like a spare bedroom. If we come upstairs, we can see that they have a kitchen and dining room on the second floor. I think that's just amazing. This would never cross my mind to do something like this. I just think that's such a creative choice for a neighbourhood like this. I love the use of the colours. It's just so weird and wonderful, and I'm all about it. We do have another bedroom up here, so you could place Titan up here if you want to. And again, a very lovely, colourful bathroom. I especially like these like lampshades, the pink and the, I guess, turquoise colour. Just lovely. I like it a lot. But how can you not see the name Landgraab and not immediately want to check out the family? So what the neighbourhood story said is that Sims from all over Sim City, like Pleasantview and Strangetown, have come to Aileen Landing for a new life. So I'm guessing this would be like Malcolm Landgraab's offspring, maybe, or maybe just family members from Bluewater Village. I think that's such a creative choice, by the way. This here is Christina Landgraab. She is the one with all the clones. She is a family sim. She would like to fall in love. She is in platinum. She dreams of having 6 grandchildren. She is a mad scientist, level 10 in the science career. She earns 2,300 simoleons a day. Wow, she does only work 3 days a week though. I found my Pisces twin in the neighbourhood. So she is neither sloppy nor neat. She's sort of in the middle. She's shy, active, serious, super nice though. Christina is self-centered and a little eccentric, but people look past her flaws because she is a brilliant scientist. Here are her memories. So she has all of these memories of like adopting her clones and stuff. One thing she does not have is like toddler memory. She didn't have like parents or anything in the family tree. But in my head, I would think that she's like Malcolm Landgraab's like great grandchild or something like this is set in the future. I don't know. I would just have fun with it. This one stands out to me. She got a big bonus, so you can definitely tell the career is everything to Christina here. Next up, we have Chris Landgraab. How creepy is this, by the way? Like, just lurking in the background there, but he wants to be best friends with him. This would be Khan. This is who that is behind him. He is a popularity sim who would like to become the mayor. Ambitious. So he has a crush on Khan here, so I guess this might be like maybe his boyfriend, a budding romance happening there. I think that's really cute. Doesn't really get along with his other clone siblings though. He's a test subject, level 1 in the science career. I do wonder if he is like nervous subject, like Christina is using him to like torture him for her experiments. I'm not sure there, but that's fun. He is also a Pisces, so he is shy, active, serious, and really nice. Chris is ambitious, well-read, and has an excellent fashion sense. So these are his memories. He learned to walk and talk and was potty trained by her mother, so she was a hands-on parent, so it would seem, and he got a job. That's another main one, and yeah, they've all done very well in school. This is Chrissy Landgraab. She is a knowledge sim. She has the what locked in to get into private school, and she'd like to become a criminal mastermind. She's a public school student. She has a C, super high cooking, logic and cleaning like her mother, and she also works as a lab glass scrubber level 1 in the science career. She's a Pisces who is outgoing, lazy, playful, and super grouchy. She has those really strong Malcolm Landgraab eyebrows as well. Chrissy yearns to distance herself from her family and spends much of her time at the library studying books and publications from the home world. I am sensing a little bit of resentment from Chrissy having to live on this planet. I don't think she wants to be here, but she has very positive memories, growing up well and getting an A, that kind of thing. Clone number 3 is Krista Landgraab. She would like to sneak out with Rodrigo if something is happening between them, which it is. It would be very interesting if Chrissy also gets involved with him, potential for a lot of drama. She's a fortune sim who wants to become chief of staff. She's very similar to her clone sister here, same sort of skills and job. She's a Pisces who is shy, active, serious, and nice. Feisty and free-spirited, Krista adores her mother, Christina, but yearns for something more than the structured life that has been planned for her. That is reflected in her memories. We can see that she kind of just was going along with the flow. She got a job to appease her mother, and then she met Rodrigo, who is probably going to be the one to inject a little bit of excitement in her otherwise very structured life. Christina Landgraab has achieved every goal in her life so far, except that she's found her true love. To help pursue in her last goal, have her call the matchmaker service to find a blind date. That's a lot of fun. I really like that one. I like that it ties in with her locked in want here. Again, just very impressed with this whole neighbourhood. So this is the house. Oh my goodness. I do not understand how they've pulled this off. I wouldn't have a clue how to do like roofs like this. That's just amazing. Truly, it's just... wow, for such a simple kind of lot in terms of like colours and stuff like that, it's so impressive. It also has quite an interesting shape, so I guess you would come in through here, and then this would be like the main living space. It's got like a like exercise equipment and a telescope and chess table. We've got a nice big bathroom here. I love that the kitchen and dining space not only has a bar, which I think is really fun, but also this like science set. I think you can make medicine with this. This just is definitely fitting to who Christina is as a sim. We've got another bathroom over here. We've got a few bedrooms. One thing that it is giving me, it really feels like the Curious family home, but so much nicer, because that one is just a complete mess. This one has a nice flow to it. I just really like it. It feels sciencey and a little bit impersonal, and I just love it. I think it's fantastic. We are at our first community lot of this neighbourhood that we're going to be checking out today. This is Lyra's Cafe. This is owned by the Lyra family, who we saw earlier. The first thing I have noticed is that there are piles of rubbish and puddles strewn all over the place. I have a feeling this has something to do with the disastrous wedding, since we didn't explore every single family because I didn't want this video to be hours long. I don't know what that's about, but that is going to be a lot of fun for you to find out if you decide to play this neighbourhood. Let's take a little look on the inside. Wow, okay, this place has been absolutely trashed. I think that is so exciting for storytelling purposes. I kind of want to know what has gone on, like what family drama has led to this moment. But as for the actual lot, I think it's very well done. It has kind of a cute and cozy small town sort of feel to it. I like the colours, the greens and the pinks. We've got a kitchen over here and a bathroom. I really like this. It's just lovely and original. Yeah, I think that's brilliant. Deep in the humid cave area of Aileen Landing, there is a cold, foggy cove with rather bizarre nature. Not only is the spot a mystery, but also its aura at night. What a weird and interesting looking lot. I'm very eager to jump in and see what this park has to offer. So it looks like there is a bunch of vases here with a circle. Is there like some kind of like ritualistic killing going on here? Like, what is this? Like some cult nonsense happening? I love that. So many opportunities for storytelling with just this section alone. This was originally an urn. I did just pick it up. I'm not entirely sure who it belongs to. I'm not sure who a rope is, but that is something that I love and have very much noticed about this neighbourhood, is that there are so many Easter eggs, little tiny details that tie into a much bigger story. And I just think that the attention to detail in this neighbourhood has really been unparalleled with anything else I've ever seen. We do also have this weird little building over here. Okay, so this would be like a bathroom, overgrown, and it's just a weird lot, but I like it. I think it's really well done. I like how it's overgrown like this, and it feels really dense and strange with a pond and everything. Yeah, I love it. This is awesome. Big fan. In order to get used to the local atmospheric pressure and composition, it is important to keep yourself fit and healthy. This is the perfect place to exercise with other newcomers and get to know other people, so let's check out the Conical Gym. One thing about Aileen Landing is that it is constantly surprising me. I just assumed that this was going to be a traditional gym with like exercise equipment, things like that, but instead we've got these career reward objects. We've got the military one, and which is like an obstacle course, as well as the business one, which are like golf courses. And again, I just think that's so interesting that this is what the creator decided to do instead of building like a traditional gym. It definitely feels like it vibes with this neighbourhood. It's something different and unique, and I love it, and I am just surprised and in awe and can't say enough lovely things. Tired of your home world and want to explore new worlds? Start your space adventure today with the Galactical Mirror, which will teleport you to the edge of the universe in no time. We've also established a hot dog stand for adventurous travels of time and space, so what are you waiting for? The final community lot we are going to be checking out today is the Galactical Mirror before we have to bid farewell to Aileen Landing. What a community lot as well. I love this weird little structure here. If we like point it in a certain direction, if I maybe put tab on and go down, it looks like it is looking like directly at the moon, and I have to wonder if that was maybe intentional, since this is a custom sky created by the creator of this neighborhood. I guess this lot would function as kind of a restaurant. We do have like a stove and things in here and a booth where Sims can sit, as well as multiple chairs and also the host stand. So yeah, this would definitely function as a restaurant, but it's also a very sciencey lot where Sims can brush up on their logic skill. There is also coffee. I love these weird shapes here. It just has such a sciencey vibe. I don't know what any of this stuff means, guys. I am horrible at anything science related. I don't know if this is a reference to something, but I really like it. We have communal bathrooms here. These are just like standard unisex bathrooms. We've also got some swings, so it encourages like families to come and visit this location. We do also have the electro dance sphere as well. This came with nightlife. I think it would be really interesting to try to get your Sims abducted by aliens at this location. I think that would just be so much fun. So that concludes my neighbourhood tour of Aileen Landing by Susa. If you would like to download this neighbourhood and check it out for yourself, the link to that will be in the description box. As previously mentioned, it is completely custom content free. I have just had an absolutely amazing time exploring this custom neighbourhood. I feel like I say this in every video, but it is especially true here. We have barely scratched the surface of all that this neighbourhood has to offer. It is so in-depth and incredible. Definitely worth your time. Go and check it out for yourself. But that's it for me today, guys. I do hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye!